Alright, now that you've created your business page on Facebook, it's time to start populating it with more stuff, more information, some photos, and whatnot. So, in the previous video, we talked about how to create a Facebook business page, and I'm going to show you what the created one that we made looks like from the moment that you create it. So, you have your admin panel, which looks very similar to how the PAFP one looked, except that there is no analytics, notification, no new likes. There's nothing here because this hasn't really been launched and started doing anything with it yet. So this whole admin panel can be hid right here. And I find it very helpful to, if I'm posting on a business page, I hide the admin panel just so I can take a look at how the timeline looks, and then I can post updates. So just like any sort of business page, I can go to the timeline and put a status update in here. I can change my profile photo, add a cover photo, and I can do everything that I could normally do with a personal page, but now on a business page, and I can update page info through here. So I just want to update page info. What this also is settings. So you can click on edit page, edit settings. And you can also manage your admin roles. So if you are the only admin, you can actually add somebody else as a content creator and as a manager to your page. So by typing in their email address, if they already have a Facebook page set up, typing in their email address will find them, and then you can create what their level of role can be. So manager is just like a complete admin. They have complete control over the page. A content creator can create the page, can edit the page, send messages, create posts as the page, create ads, and view insights. Moderators can respond and delete comments, send messages, create ads, and view insights. So they're a little bit more for moderating the information that's being shared on your page. That's really helpful. Advertiser it's just an advertiser. They create ads. They can create posts that are tied directly to your bank account to promote them. A lot of big companies that have hundreds of thousands of people that are followers and like them, they have people hired just for this position. And then insights analyst is a person that looks at the analytics of your Facebook page. Your Facebook page means nothing if you can't track and figure out who is coming to your page, what time of the day they're coming to your page, stuff like that. Again, a lot of big companies look at that information because that means dollar signs to them. For you as a family physician, either for your own practice, you're a solo practitioner or part of a hospital system, you might want to take a look at your insights to see how well your page is doing. If you're in a hospital setting in particular, your insights analyst might actually be someone who also looks at the analytics for your full-blown website as well. It's probably part of your IT or marketing staff. So that is what admin roles are set up for. And you can create as many as you want. You can add more people. So if you have your own practice and you have a couple different staff members that are familiar with Facebook, you can actually add them from their Facebook pages. You can add them as a moderator, and then they can also get access to it from here. A word of caution about letting others have access to your Facebook page to be able to post and create and put content out. You really want to make sure you have good, clear definitions of how you want your Facebook page, how it should be treated, and how you should be putting information out. This goes a lot back to brand and guideline standards, how you want the information to be presented, what kind of posts are appropriate and what kind of posts are not appropriate. And you also want to make sure that people are not spending too much time on Facebook in your practice, so that they're actually helping patients as well. And this gets into a whole other realm with marketing and brand guidelines. And I'll actually have a video talking about that as well. But it's just something to consider, that you can actually give access to other people on your staff so that they can also put content up. And if they just follow the guidelines that you've set down, you should be pretty good. So let's go back to we're going to leave this page, so I made a change. We're going to go back to the front, and right now you can see that you can add a cover photo. Grab a good photo, something, maybe a photo of the front of your office, something that kind of screams more of your type of business. So you don't want to ever put any phone numbers or anything that looks like an ad inside of here. You never want to do that. Facebook looks down on that a lot. Because they have an advertising system built in, they never want you to put anything in your cover that looks like an ad. Also, the same thing with your profile picture. They don't want you ever putting anything that looks like an ad or a call to action for call now to get this deal. I mean, it's not something that they really take seriously, and they will contact you about. If they don't have correct contact information, they can and will delete your page. And that's part of the terms of agreement, because you have broken the terms of agreement for it. So that is the page itself. You can start actually working on the front end here by putting cover photos in, adding a profile. You can edit your About You page. As you're logged in, you can click edit and then add more information. Since I wasn't actually attached to any real address, this is just centered around the zip code that I'm in. And I can edit, put more information in here. Page info, settings. I can also create posts, and I can go to the back end of the business page here. So I'll go to home, and I'm still logged in as Grandview Health. There's nothing here because I'm not following anybody. I have no friends. I have no companies that I'm following. There's nothing here. Let me show you how the PAFP page works. So let's go to PAFP, and you'll see something that has been set up and has been used over a while. So same deal, same setup, just a lot more going on. You can see all the notifications that have happened from the posts that I've made, the total reach, how many people have seen that post. Paid reach means the people who've seen my post, if I promoted that and added money to it, and if I felt like it, I could boost it by adding some dollars behind it and basically creating that post into an ad. Right above this, you can see your scheduled post, but you can see that I have one scheduled post in the buffer right now, and I can take a look at that by clicking on Activity Log. This is some informational things that Facebook puts on your admin panel. Promote your page, connect with more people. They really want you to promote, and connect more with people as well. Page tips, you can actually watch a little video about how promoted posts work and other things of that nature. This changes out quite frequently, so does this. You can also set up the pages that you watch. So if you like a certain company and you want to watch how well they're doing as well, you can add them as pages and see how well you're doing compared to them, see some of their analytics, not as much, but you can see some of how well they're doing, and you can just take some notes from how other pages, how well they're doing in the similar field, so you can take and put to your own. So that's really handy here if you're really into the marketing side. And then the last thing here is this is all your messages that you have received to your business page, not to your personal account, but people who have sent a message to the business page itself. And they are also going to show up somewhere in the posts by recent others as well. So when someone sends you a message, it's a private message. Sometimes they also post to your page. When someone posts to your page or shares any information out, you will see it by recent posts by others. So that is your setup. You can see all your notifications here, and this is how your admin panel works. Let me go to the home page of the PAFP account, and it's just like a personal page. You have a 3-column setup. You have insights, your insights summary, so you can see your analytics particularly, and you can go to all the different apps that you have set up on your left sidebar, and then also you can jump to all of the different newsfeed items, the companies that you're following. So I can do most recent, top stories, and I can read this as the business page. So that is the difference from one that has been set up and has been used for a while compared to how this will look when you first start a business page. Now don't get discouraged, because it does take some time in the beginning to get some traction with your Facebook page. Really, you have to do that with all social media and any sort of web work as well. The next video, we'll talk about how the actual insights work and how the analytics work.